Be me. 26 years old, work part-time at a movie theater because full-time employment is a scam invented by boomers. Spend most of my time on Discord servers arguing about whether subbed or dubbed anime is superior. Spoiler alert, it's subbed, and if you disagree, you're objectively wrong. One night browsing random Discord servers, because my regular ones are dead and I'm bored as hell, stumble upon a server called Hopeless Romantics Anonymous, with like 47 members. The description says, for people who believe in love but suck at finding it. This is either the most depressing thing I've ever seen or the most relatable, maybe both. Join the server out of morbid curiosity. Immediately greeted by a bot that assigns me the role romantically challenged. Thanks, bot. Really needed that confidence boost tonight. Scroll through the channels, there's stuff like failed confessions, ghosted stories, and why am I like this? One channel catches my eye. Late night yearning. Currently only one person active, username is Melancholy Micken. She's posting about how she just finished rewatching Your Name for the 47th time and crying again. I type, 47 times? Those are rookie numbers. I've seen it 63 times. And yes, I keep count. She responds immediately. Finally, someone who understands. Everyone says I'm obsessed, but it's not obsession, it's appreciation. We start talking about Makoto Shinkai films. Turns out we both ugly cried during Weathering with You and thought 5 centimeters per second was emotional terrorism. Conversation flows naturally. She's funny and self-deprecating in a way that's endearing, not annoying. We talk for 4 hours straight about anime, music, and why modern romance is dead. She tells me her real name is Vanessa, but everyone calls her Ness, like the Earthbound character. I tell her my name is Marcus, but my friends call me Mark, with a C, because I'm pretentious like that. What friends? She types with a skull emoji. Damn, you didn't have to come for my throat like that. She sends a laughing emoji and says she's kidding. We exchange more messages. Turns out she's 24, works at a bookstore, and has a cat named Shinji after the Ghibli character, not the depressed Eva pilot. Good, because if you named your cat after Shinji Ikari, I'd have concerns about your mental health. Bold words from someone in a server called Hopeless Romantics Anonymous. She's got me there. We talk until 4 a.m. when she says she needs to sleep because work in the morning. This was actually really nice. Usually people on Discord are either creeps or trying to sell me cryptocurrency. I'm neither, just a guy with too much free time and opinions about Studio Ghibli films. She laughs, says goodnight, and logs off. I sit there grinning at my screen like an idiot. Go to bed thinking maybe this server wasn't a mistake after all. Next day at work, I'm in a weirdly good mood. My coworker Tyler notices because I'm usually dead inside during shifts. Dude, why are you smiling? Did someone die and leave you money? Can a man just be in a good mood? Not you. No, something happened. Spill. I tell him about the Discord conversation. Tyler looks at me like I just told him I joined a cult. Bro, you're catching feelings for a Discord kitten? Have we learned nothing from the internet? She's not a Discord kitten. We just had a nice conversation about anime. That's what they all say before they're sending money to a Nigerian prince. Tyler is cynical because he got catfished 3 times on Tinder. I don't blame him, but he's wrong about this. Get home from work, check Discord. 3 messages from Ness. First one, good morning, hope work doesn't suck too much. Second one, just saw someone buy 15 copies of Twilight and I have questions. Third one, sorry if I'm being annoying. I just thought yesterday was really fun. My heart does a stupid little flip. Respond, not annoying at all. I was actually looking forward to talking to you again. She replies instantly, oh, thank God, I was worried I came on too strong. We fall into a pattern. Every night after work, we talk for hours. Sometimes about deep stuff like our fears and dreams. Sometimes about dumb stuff like which Pokemon generation was peak. Gen 3 had the best starters fight me, I type. Gen 2 supremacy, Typhlosion is literally perfect. We argue about this for 45 minutes. It's the most fun I've had in months. She sends me Spotify playlists with titles like Songs for Staring at the Ceiling at 3 a.m. I send her back playlists called Songs for Pretending You're in an Anime Opening. Our music taste overlaps like 80%, lots of indie stuff, and sad boy hours type beats. She tells me about her life, how she's been single for 3 years because dating apps make her anxious. Every time I match with someone, they either want to hook up immediately or they're boring as hell. Felt it? I deleted Tinder after matching with a girl whose entire personality was loving The Office. Liking The Office isn't a personality trait, it's a cry for help. I'm laughing so hard I almost dropped my phone. Week goes by, we're talking every single day now. Tyler notices I'm on my phone constantly during breaks. You're texting her, aren't you? We're not texting, we're on Discord. There's a difference. There's literally no difference, and you know it. He's not wrong, but I'm not admitting that. Ness starts sending me voice messages because typing is too slow. Her voice is exactly what I imagined. Kind of soft but enthusiastic when she's excited about something. I send voice messages back, feel self-conscious about my voice. You sound way different than I thought you would, she says. Good different or bad different? Good different. You have a nice voice, very soothing. I'm blushing at my phone like a teenage girl. This is pathetic. 2 weeks into talking every day, she suggests we voice chat instead of just messages. I panic slightly because voice chat feels more real, somehow. Agree anyway because I'm in too deep now. We hop on a call at 10 p.m. Hi, she says, sounding nervous. Hey, this is weird, right? This feels weird. So weird, but also kind of exciting. We laugh and the tension breaks. End up talking until 3 a.m. about everything and nothing. She tells me about her college years and how she dropped out because anxiety got too bad. I tell her about my failed attempts at getting a real job and how my parents are disappointed. My mom keeps asking when I'm going to get married and give her grandkids, like, Mom, I can barely take care of myself. Dude, same. My dad sends me articles about successful people my age, like that's going to motivate me. We bond over having Asian parents with unrealistic expectations. She's half Japanese, I'm half Korean. We joke about starting a support group. Become comfortable enough to do regular voice calls. Sometimes we just leave the call on while doing our own things. She'll be reading. I'll be playing video games. It's peaceful. What are you playing? She asks one night. Hollow Knight. I'm stuck on this boss and it's making me question my life choices. That game is brutal. I watched a playthrough and decided I value my sanity too much to play it. Coward behavior, honestly. Excuse me, I beat all the Souls games. I have earned my coward era. I laugh. Die to the boss again. She laughs at me. This becomes our routine. Tyler keeps asking when I'm going to meet her in person. Have you even seen what she looks like? We have exchanged pictures. Yes, I'm not completely stupid. She sent me a selfie 2 weeks ago. She's cute with short black hair and glasses. I sent one back. She said I had soft boy energy, which I choose to take as a compliment. Month passes. We're basically dating without calling it dating. Good morning texts, good night voice messages, constant communication throughout the day. She sends me photos of weird customers at the bookstore. I send her photos of the bizarre things people leave in movie theaters. Someone left a whole rotisserie chicken under their seat like they brought it in and just forgot about it. That's absolutely feral. What is wrong with people? Share memes constantly. Half of them are incomprehensible to anyone else, but hilarious to us. My phone storage is 90% screenshots of our conversations. One night, she seems quieter than usual on call. You good? You've been pretty quiet. Yeah, just thinking about stuff. What kind of stuff? Long pause. Do you ever think about what this is, like what we're doing? My heart starts racing. I mean, we're friends, right? Really good friends? Right, yeah, friends. She sounds disappointed. I'm panicking because I don't know how to do this conversation. Did you want it to be something else? I ask carefully. Another long pause. I don't know, maybe? This is going to sound stupid, but I look forward to talking to you more than anything else in my day. That doesn't sound stupid. I feel the same. Way, really? Yeah, really. You're like the best part of my day consistently. Can hear her smiling through the phone. So what does that make us? I don't know. More than friends? We live in different states, though. She lives in Oregon. I'm in California. It's like 8 hours apart. Distance is just a number, she says. That's not how distance works, but I appreciate the sentiment. We both laugh nervously. So are we like dating now? Is that what's happening? I think so, unless you don't want to. No, I want to. I just didn't know if you wanted to. We're both disasters at communication. Agree to try the long distance thing. Tyler's reaction. Bro, you're dating someone you've never met in person. What is this, catfish? We video call regularly. I know she's real. That's what they all say. He's being annoying, but I know he's just looking out for me. Ness and I start video calling more often. First video call is awkward as hell. We both just stare at each other, smiling like idiots. This is so weird seeing you in real time, she says. I know. You look exactly like your pictures, though, which is good. Were you worried I was catfishing you? Little bit, yeah, she laughs. Does a little spin for the camera. See? Real person, not a 40-year-old man in a basement. Video calls become regular thing. We watch anime together over Discord screen share. Currently working through Mob Psycho 100 because she's never seen it. How have you never seen this? It's a masterpiece. I've been busy, okay? I can't watch everything. She loves it though, gets emotional during the wholesome parts. Why am I crying over middle schoolers being friends? Because Mob is precious and must be protected at all costs. Also watch bad movies together and roast them MST3K style. Watch The Room. She couldn't stop laughing at Tommy Wiseau. Oh, hi, Mark. She keeps repeating in terrible accent. I'm crying laughing. 2 months into officially dating, my coworker situation gets interesting. New guy starts working at the theater. His name is Derek. Derek is extremely online, posts on 4chan regularly, has strong opinions about everything. We bond over mutual love of anime and disdain for normies. Dude, you're dating a girl you met on Discord? That's based as hell. Finally, someone who gets it. Derek becomes my work friend. He's funny in an unhinged way. Tells me stories about his failed Tinder experiences. Matched with this girl, she seemed cool. Then she asked me what my zodiac sign was. Immediate unmatch. What's wrong with astrology? It's fake science for people who don't understand actual science. He's passionate about weird stuff. I respect it. Tell Ness about Derek. He sounds like a lot. He is, but in an entertaining way. You'd probably find him funny. Or exhausting. Maybe both. 3 months in, things are going great with Ness. We talk about maybe meeting in person eventually. We could meet halfway. There's probably a city between Oregon and California. That's so romantic, meeting in a random city for the first time. We could go to an aquarium or something. You love aquariums. I do. Fish are calming. Make tentative plans to meet in 2 months. I'm excited and terrified. What if we don't have chemistry in person? What if I'm awkward and ruin everything? What if she realizes I'm not as interesting face to face? Ness seems to have similar anxieties. What if I'm annoying in person? You're already annoying and I like you anyway. Rude but fair. At work, Derek notices I'm anxious about something. You good, man? You seem stressed. Tell him about the meeting plans. Oh, that's easy. Just be yourself. Terrible advice. Being myself is why I'm single most of the time. You're not single, though. You have a girlfriend. Yeah, but what if she doesn't like real me? Then she's dumb and you dodge a bullet? Simple. Derek's bluntness is sometimes helpful. Meanwhile, Tyler is still skeptical about the whole thing. I just think you should video call more before meeting. Make sure she's legit. We video call literally every day. Okay. I'm just saying be careful. Appreciate his concern, even if it's annoying. Ness and I keep planning our meeting. Decide on San Francisco as the midpoint city. Book hotels near each other because staying in the same one feels too forward. She sends me a message. I'm so nervous I might throw up. Same, but good nervous, right? Yeah, good nervous. I'm excited to hug you. I'm excited too, but also scared I'll do something stupid. Week before we're supposed to meet, I'm at work when I get a text. It's from Ness. I need to tell you something and you're going to think I'm insane. My heart drops. What's wrong? My sister just told me she's coming to visit for 2 weeks and it's the same 2 weeks we planned to meet. Oh, can you reschedule with her? I tried, but she already bought plane tickets and she never visits, so I can't say no. This is disappointing, but not relationship ending. It's okay, we can postpone our meeting. No, I have a different idea. Here it comes. What if you came to Oregon instead? You could meet me and my sister, make it a longer trip. This is either a great idea or a terrible one. Meet your family already? Isn't that moving kind of fast? It's just my sister. She's cool, I promise. What if she hates me? Impossible. I've told her about you and she thinks you sound great. Talking about me to her family, that's a good sign, right? Agree to the plan after thinking about it for like 10 minutes. Tell Tyler and Derek about the change in plans. Tyler, meeting the family, that's serious. Derek, her sister is probably scoping you out to make sure you're not a serial killer. Thanks for that comforting thought, Derek. Ness sends me details about her apartment in the city. She lives in Portland, which I've never been to. It rains a lot, but the food scene is incredible, and there's tons of bookstores. You had me at bookstores, we plan. Activities, Powell's bookstore, Japanese garden, various food spots. She's excited to show me her favorite places. Fair warning, my apartment is small and kind of messy. Ness, I've seen your room on video calls. I know it's messy. Okay, but it's different when you're there in person. The week before I'm supposed to fly out, I'm a nervous wreck. Barely sleeping, overthinking everything. What if I'm boring in person? What if the chemistry doesn't translate to real life? What if her sister thinks I'm a loser? Ness calls me the night before my flight. You're freaking out, aren't you? How did you know? Because I am too. I stress cleaned my entire apartment. Your apartment is clean? Who are you and what did you do with Ness? She laughs, sounds relieved. I just want this to go well. I really like you. I really like you too. We're going to be fine. Trying to convince both of us. Day of the flight, I'm at the airport 2 hours early because anxiety. Texting Ness constantly. Boarding soon. Text me when you land. I will. Flight is only 2 hours but feels like forever. Spending the whole time thinking about what I'm going to say when I see her. Land in Portland. Text Ness immediately. Landed. Getting luggage now. I'm so excited. I'm waiting at arrivals. Grab my bag, head to arrivals, scanning the crowd looking for short black hair and glasses. Then I see her. She's holding a sign that says Marcus with a C in marker. I'm grinning like an idiot walking toward her. She sees me. Her face lights up. We just stand there for a second staring at each other. Hi, she says. Hi, I say back. We hug and it feels natural and right. She smells like vanilla in bookstore. You're real, she says into my shoulder. So are you. Tyler can finally shut up about catfishing. She laughs, pulls back to look at me. You're taller than I thought you'd be. You're shorter than I thought? I told you I was 5'2". I know, but seeing it in person is different. We're both giddy and awkward. She drives us back to her apartment, talking the whole way. Sorry if traffic is bad. Portland drivers are insane. Can't be worse than California drivers. Her apartment is in an older building, kind of run down, but charming. Third floor walk up, she apologizes for the stairs. I'm not that out of shape. I am though, so take your time. We're both breathing heavy by the third floor. She opens the door to her apartment. It's small but cozy, lots of bookshelves and plants. Her cat Shinji immediately approaches and sniffs me suspiciously. He's judging you, Ness says. I can tell, very intimidating. Shinji decides I'm acceptable and rubs against my legs. Oh wow, he likes you. He usually hates everyone. I'm honored. Spend the rest of the evening just hanging out. Order pizza, watch anime, talk about nothing important. It feels exactly like our video calls, but better because she's actually here. She keeps looking at me and smiling. What? I ask. Nothing, I just can't believe you're actually here. Me neither, honestly. Around 11 p.m., she shows me where I'll be sleeping. She set up an air mattress in her living room with actual sheets and pillows. Sorry, it's not fancy. It's perfect, thank you. She hesitates in the doorway. So, my sister arrives tomorrow afternoon. Cool. Nervous to meet her? Little bit? She's very protective of me. Understandable. I'd be protective of you too? She blushes, says goodnight. I lay on the air mattress thinking about how this is real. I'm actually here. She's actually real. This might actually work. Fall asleep stupidly happy for the first time in years. Wake up to the smell of coffee. Ness is in the kitchen making breakfast. Morning. I made eggs and toast. Hope that's okay. You didn't have to do that. I wanted to. Plus, I don't know what you like yet, so I played it safe. We eat breakfast together, Shinji begging for food the whole time. He's already eaten. He's a con artist, Ness tells him. Spend the morning exploring her neighborhood. She shows me her favorite coffee shop, the bookstore she works at, random spots she likes. This is my bench, she says, pointing to a bench in a park. You have a bench? Everyone needs a thinking bench. We sit on her thinking bench for 20 minutes, just people watching. It's comfortable silence, no pressure to fill every moment with talking. Back at her apartment around 2 p.m. My sister should be here in like an hour, she says nervously. You're worried about this, aren't you? What if she doesn't like you? What if she thinks I'm making a mistake? Then we'll deal with it, but I don't think that's going to happen. She stress cleans again, even though the apartment is already clean. Doorbell rings at 3:30. Ness practically runs to the door, opens it to reveal her sister. I stand there in complete shock. Her sister is gorgeous, like unfairly attractive in a way that makes you question reality. Tall, long dark hair, perfect everything. Meanwhile, I'm standing there in a hoodie and jeans looking like a goblin. You must be Marcus, she says with a perfect smile. My brain has stopped working. Yeah, hi, hello, yes, I'm Marcus. Smooth, absolutely smooth. Ness is looking between us nervously. This is my sister Isabel. Isabel pulls me into a hug like we're old friends. She smells expensive. I've heard so much about you. Ness won't shut up about her Discord boyfriend. Isabel, oh my god. Ness is mortified. This is going to be an interesting 2 weeks. My face when I flew to Oregon to meet my Discord girlfriend and her criminally attractive sister just showed up. That feeling when you realize this trip just got way more complicated than you planned. Beamy. Still standing in Ness's apartment, staring at her supermodel sister Isabel. Brain has completely short-circuited. Ness is giving me a look like, please act normal. Isabel is already making herself at home, dropping bags and stretching. God, that flight was brutal. 5 hours of a baby crying behind me. She's even attractive when complaining about air travel. This is unfair. Where should I put my stuff, Ness? You can take my room. I'll sleep on the couch. No way, I'm not kicking you out of your own bed. They argue about sleeping arrangements for 5 minutes. I'm still standing there like a statue. Finally, Isabel notices. Marcus, you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Yeah, no, I'm good, just tired from my flight yesterday. Smooth recovery, absolutely nailed it. Ness shoots me a grateful look. We settle on Isabel taking Ness's room, Ness taking the couch, me keeping the air mattress. Isabel disappears to unpack. Ness immediately grabs my arm. I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention she's like really pretty. You think? Don't be an ass, I saw your face when she walked in. I was just surprised, that's all. She looks worried. You still like me, right? Not her. Of course I still like you. She's your sister, that would be weird. She relaxes a bit, but not completely. Isabel comes back out in casual clothes, somehow makes sweatpants look like high fashion. So what's the plan for tonight? I'm starving. We go to this Thai place Ness loves. Entire dinner, Isabel is asking me questions about my life, my job, my plans. She's friendly, but there's this energy that makes me uncomfortable. Ness is nervously picking at her pad thai the whole time. Reach under the table and squeeze her hand, she smiles at me. Back at the apartment, Isabel suggests we watch a movie. We end up watching some Netflix comedy special. Isabel laughs at everything, full-body laughs that fill the room, keeps touching my arm when she's laughing. Ness is curled up next to me on the couch, getting quieter and quieter. Around midnight, Isabel yawns and heads to bed. Once she's gone, Ness deflates completely. She hates you, doesn't she? What? No, she seemed fine. She was judging you, I could tell. Spend an hour reassuring her that everything is fine. Next morning, I wake up to voices in the kitchen arguing in harsh whispers. You barely know him, Ness. You met on Discord. So what? That doesn't make it less real. I just don't want to see you get hurt. Pretend to still be asleep, wait a few minutes, then get up. Isabel is in the kitchen, alone making coffee. Offers me some. Ness is my baby sister. I'm protective. You understand, right? Yeah, of course. Just don't hurt her, okay? Because if you do, I know people who can make you disappear. She's smiling, but I'm 60% sure she's serious. Spend the next few days doing tourist stuff with both of them. Powell's bookstore, where Ness drags me to every section. Japanese garden, where we take a million photos. Various food spots around Portland. Isabel is always there, always beautiful, always making comments that sound innocent but feel pointed. Ness is getting more tense by the day. One afternoon at some outdoor mall, Isabel suggests splitting up. You two do your couple thing. I'll shop. Ness and I wander around. She finally breaks. She's been flirting with you. What? No, she hasn't. Marcus, I've known her my whole life. She's definitely flirting with you. I think you're imagining things. She looks hurt, and we spend the rest of the day tense. That night after Isabel goes to bed, Ness breaks down crying. I knew this would happen. I knew she'd try to take you. Hey, nobody is taking me anywhere. She tells me about growing up in Isabel's shadow, always being compared, always coming in second. I love her, but sometimes I hate her too. Hold her while she cries, feeling completely out of my depth. Next morning, Isabel corners me while Ness is in the shower. We need to talk. Oh no. Ness thinks you're flirting with me. I know, she told me. Isabel looks uncomfortable. I wasn't trying to flirt, I was just being nice, but also, you're really easy to talk to, and I maybe got a little too comfortable. Isabel, you need to talk to your sister about this. She won't listen to me. Try anyway, because this is getting weird, and I don't want to be in the middle of sister drama. Later that day, they have a long talk in Ness's room. I can hear raised voices, but can't make out words. When they come out, both have been crying, but they hug and say they're good. Crisis averted, I think. My coworker Derek calls that evening. Yo dude, how's Portland? Complicated, man. Her sister is here, and it's creating drama. Wait, your girlfriend's sister is hot? Bro, that's dangerous. Tell him the whole situation. Anyway, I'm calling because I met someone. Remember that conspiracy theory girl I told you about? The one who thinks birds aren't real? Her name is Stephanie, and we're going on a second date. Derek, that's great, but also concerning. She's actually really cool. Smart too, even if her theories are wild. Happy for him, even though his taste in women is questionable. He tells me he's thinking about asking her to be official. Do it, man, if she makes you happy. Thanks, bro. I needed to hear that. Things settle down with the sisters over the next few days. Isabel is less touchy with me. Ness is less paranoid. We actually have some good moments, the three of us exploring Portland together. Day 10 of my visit, Isabel makes an announcement. So I've been thinking, I should probably leave early. Ness looks panicked, but Isabel is firm about it. You two need space, and I'm third wheeling. Plus, I can change my flight no problem. Books a flight for 2 days from now. Her last full day, we go to the coast. It's freezing but beautiful. We walk on the beach, take photos, eat overpriced seafood, actually have a really nice time. Isabel pulls me aside. At one point, I'm sorry if I made things weird. I wasn't trying to cause problems. I know, it's okay. Ness is lucky to have you. Don't mess it up. I won't. That night at the apartment, we all stay up late talking. Sisters telling childhood stories, laughing together with no tension. It's nice seeing them like this, the way siblings should be. Around 2 a.m., Isabel says something that catches me off guard. You know what's weird? I came here thinking Ness was making a mistake, but you guys actually work. Thanks? That's a compliment. Genuine people are rare. Next morning is chaos getting Isabel to the airport on time. She hugs Ness for a long time. They're both crying. Take care of her, Marcus. I will. She disappears through security and suddenly it's just me and Ness. We drive back in comfortable silence. So what do you want to do? She asks. Honestly, just hang out, no plans, no pressure. We spend the rest of the day being lazy, watching anime, ordering food, cuddling with Shinji. It's perfect. That evening she brings up the question I've been avoiding. What happens when you go back to California? I don't know, we figure it out. But like how? We can't do long distance forever. What if I moved here? She sits up, eyes wide. You'd do that? Maybe. I mean, there's nothing keeping me in California, it's just a movie theater job. She's getting excited, talking about how I could work at her bookstore. We spend hours planning this hypothetical future. It feels real and scary and exciting all at once. My last few days in Portland are perfect. All the couple stuff we couldn't do with Isabel around. Hold hands without feeling self-conscious, kiss without worrying someone is watching, stay up late talking about everything and nothing. Derek calls again with an update. Bro, I asked Stephanie to be my girlfriend. And? She said yes, we're official. That's great, man. She's coming to visit California next month and I want you to meet her properly. Can't wait to hear about how Finland doesn't exist. Dude, she has evidence. He's found his person, even if that person is absolutely insane. My last day in Portland, Ness takes the day off work. We go to this viewpoint overlooking the city. It's foggy, but beautiful. I don't want you to leave, she says. I don't want to leave either, but I have to. Responsibilities and stuff. When can you visit again? Maybe in a month? We take a bunch of photos together. My phone is now 95% pictures of us. That night we don't sleep much, just talking and occasionally crying because feelings are complicated. This isn't goodbye, I tell her. It better not be. Morning comes too fast. She drives me to the airport. Neither of us are talking much, just holding hands. At departures, we sit in the car for 20 minutes not wanting to let go. Okay, you really need to go or you'll miss your flight, she finally says. We hug in the parking lot like we're in a rom-com. Text me when you land. I will. I finally force myself to walk away, keep turning back to wave. She's crying in the car. I'm crying walking through the airport. Security guy asks if I'm okay. Yeah, just leaving my girlfriend. Long distance? Unfortunately. That's rough, man. Good luck. On the plane, texting Ness constantly until they make me put my phone on airplane mode. Spend the flight thinking about how real this feels, how much harder long distance is going to be now that we've been together in person. Land in California. Text Ness immediately. Tyler picks me up from the airport asking how it went. Incredible and also complicated. Aren't all relationships? Surprisingly wise from Tyler. At home, everything feels empty. My apartment is quiet and lonely. Ness calls me. We fall back into our old routine of video calls, but now it's different because we know what being together is like. Next day back at work, Derek immediately corners me wanting to hear everything. Tell him about the 2 weeks including the sister drama. That's crazy, man. But you survived. Barely. He tells me more about Stephanie, how they're planning activities together. She wants to take me to this documentary screening about moon landing conspiracies. Derek, that sounds terrible. I know, isn't it great? He's genuinely excited. Good for him. Week after getting back, Tyler asked me about future plans. Are you actually thinking about moving to Portland? Maybe. Is that stupid? Little bit, but also kind of romantic. I can see you're actually happy, for once. Tyler's character development is unexpected but appreciated. Meanwhile, Ness and I are planning her California visit. She's nervous about meeting my friends. What if they don't like me? Impossible. You're extremely likable. 2 weeks later, Derek finally introduces me to Stephanie, in person. We meet at a coffee shop. She arrives wearing a t-shirt that says, "Question everything." Oh boy, here we go. She's actually pretty normal at first, then she starts talking. Did you know the moon landing was potentially staged? Derek is looking at her like she hung the moon, pun intended. Spend an hour listening to various conspiracy theories, some mildly interesting, most absolutely insane. What do you think about simulation theory? She asks me. I think we have enough real problems without worrying about being in a simulation. Derek is clearly in love with this crazy person. Good for him, honestly. 3 weeks after Portland, Ness books her flight to California for a long weekend. I'm panicking about everything, cleaning my apartment thoroughly, planning activities, making sure I have all her favorite snacks. Day she arrives, I go straight to the airport after work, waiting at arrivals for what feels like forever. Then I see her wearing the same hoodie from when we first met, huge smile on her face. We run toward each other like a movie scene, pick her up and spin her. Other people at the airport are staring, but we don't care. Drive back to my place. She's looking around at everything. So this is California. Less rain, more traffic. You've been here 20 minutes and already complaining about traffic. At my apartment, she meets my cat, Pixel. You didn't tell me you have a cat? Surprise? Pixel and Ness immediately bond, which is good because Pixel hates everyone. That weekend is perfect. Show her around the city, take her to my favorite spots. She meets Tyler, who surprisingly doesn't say anything embarrassing. You're real, he says. So I've been told. Saturday, we all hang out together. Me, Ness, Derek, and Stephanie. Stephanie immediately starts telling Ness about chemtrails and various government conspiracies. Ness is polite, but I can see her dying inside. Then something weird happens. Ness actually starts engaging with the conspiracy talk. Wait, so you think the government is hiding technology? Oh, absolutely. There's so much evidence. They spend an hour discussing various theories, while Derek and I exchange confused looks. Later, I ask Ness about it. I was just being polite. You seemed genuinely interested. Okay, maybe some of it was interesting, but I don't believe it. Sunday. We're all at the movies because I get free tickets from work. Watching some action movie, Derek and Stephanie won't stop whispering to each other. At one point, Derek stands up and yells, "Guys, we're in an AI-generated Greentext." Entire theater turns to look at us. Derek, shut up, I hiss. No, seriously, think about it. The pacing, the dialogue, the convenient plot points. Derek, sit down. Stephanie pulls him back down. People around us are telling us to be quiet. Someone throws popcorn at us. We get kicked out of the theater. I'm mortified. Tyler's laughing his ass off outside. Your friend is insane. I'm aware. Trust me, I'm aware. Ness thinks it's hilarious, though. He's not wrong. Our story is kind of ridiculous. That doesn't mean we're in a green text, Ness. Derek is still going on about it. Think about it. What are the ODDS that your ex's sister was hot? It's too convenient. It's narrative structure. Derek, please stop talking. Stephanie is trying to calm him down. Baby, maybe you should have kept that thought internal. We end up at a diner because we're banned from the theater for the night. Sitting in a booth, the four of us, Derek still occasionally muttering about simulation theory. You people are exhausting, Tyler says when he shows up. Despite the chaos, it's actually really fun. Ness fits in with everyone perfectly. Monday morning comes too fast. Ness has to fly back. We're both sad but less devastated than last time. I'll visit again in a month. At the airport, we don't draw it out like last time. Quick kiss, tight hug. I love you, she says. First time either of us has said it out loud. I love you too. She disappears through security and I stand there grinning like an idiot. Text Derek. She said she loves me. Derek. Obviously she does, you idiot. Now stop being sappy. Drive. Home thinking about the future, about maybe moving to Portland, about making this work long term. Later that week, I'm seriously looking at jobs in Portland, bookstore positions, movie theaters, whatever I can find. Haven't told Ness yet because I want it to be a surprise. Derek notices I'm on job sites at work. You're really doing it? Maybe. Don't tell anyone. Your secret is safe with me. Next day, everyone at work knows because Derek has a big mouth. Derek, you told everyone. I was excited for you. Tyler is surprisingly supportive about the whole thing. Do what makes you happy, man. Life's too short. Even Stephanie weighs in when I see her next. Portland is a government surveillance hub, but you should move there anyway. The coffee is really good. Thanks, Stephanie. Very helpful input. That night video call with Ness. She's in her apartment with Shinji on her lap. I have to tell you something, we both say at the same time. You first, she says. No, you. She takes a deep breath. I applied for a transfer at work. There's a bookstore branch in Sacramento. I was thinking maybe I could move closer to you. What? Ness, I was literally about to tell you I'm looking at jobs in Portland. We stare at each other through the screen, then burst out laughing. We're both idiots, she says. The biggest idiots. Spend the next hour figuring out what to do. Decide Portland makes more sense. I have less tying me to California. She has her job, her apartment, her life there. Are you sure? She keeps asking. Positive. I want to be with you. Over the next few weeks, I make plans, give notice at work, start packing, say goodbye to friends. Derek is upset but understanding. Visit, though. Obviously. Tyler gives me this whole speech about following your heart. Who are you and what did you do with cynical Tyler? Shut up, I'm being supportive? My last week in California is a blur of packing and goodbyes. Coworkers throw me a going away party at the theater. It's actually kind of touching. Tyler helps me pack my car. Derek keeps making jokes to hide that he's emotional. Don't forget about us when you're living your best Portland life. Impossible, you're too annoying to forget. Stephanie shows up with a care package. Documentaries for the road, educate yourself on the truth. Thanks, Stephanie. I'll definitely watch these. Narrator, I will not watch these. Final goodbyes are harder than expected. Derek hugs me for too long. Text me when you get there. I will, man. Tyler gives me this look. You better not screw this up. I won't. Drive north with my car packed full of my entire life. It's a 10-hour drive. Spend most of it listening to the playlist Ness made me called Driving to Your Future. She's so corny, and I love it. Text her updates every few hours. Halfway there. Almost there. I can see Oregon on the GPS. Pull up to Ness's apartment building around 8 p.m., completely exhausted. She's waiting outside, runs to my car before I even park properly. I get out and she jumps into my arms. You're here! You're actually here! I'm here! We're both crying and laughing. Her neighbors are definitely watching, but we don't care. She helps me unload the essentials from my car. We'll get the rest tomorrow. You must be exhausted. Inside her apartment, everything feels right. Shinji immediately rubs against my legs like, oh, you again. Ness ordered pizza. We eat it sitting on her living room floor. So this is real now, she says. This is real. You moved here for me. I moved here for us. She tears up again. I can't believe this is actually happening. Spend the rest of the night just being together. No air mattress this time. We fall asleep in her bed. Wake up the next morning to her staring at me. Creepy much? Shut up. I'm appreciating having you here. Appreciate quieter next time. She laughs and kisses me. Spend the day moving the rest of my stuff in. Her apartment is small, so we have to get creative with storage. Your anime figure collection is huge. You knew this about me. Knowing and seeing are two different things. We make it work, though, combining our lives into her tiny Portland apartment. That evening, Derek calls. You made it. Yeah, man. I'm officially a Portland resident now. How's it feel? Terrifying and exciting. He tells me about work. Apparently, Tyler misses me, even though he won't admit it. He keeps complaining that the new hire isn't as good at recommendations. Tell him I miss him too. Derek and Stephanie are apparently getting serious. She wants me to meet her parents. That's huge, man. I know. What if they think I'm weird? They definitely will, but own it. He laughs. We talk for another 30 minutes about everything and nothing. Hanging up, I realize how much I'm going to miss having him around. But this was the right choice. Ness comes up behind me and hugs me. No regrets? None. This is exactly where I want to be. My face when I moved across state lines for a girl I met in a Discord server, and her hot sister almost ruined everything. But my schizo friend thinks we're all in an AI-generated story anyway. That feeling when long distance is finally over, and you wake up next to the person you love instead of staring at a screen. Be me. Living in Portland with Ness for 2 months now. Got a job at a local game store because the bookstore wasn't hiring. It's actually pretty cool. Spend my days talking to nerds about D&D and Magic the Gathering. Coworkers are chill. My boss Travis is this 40-year-old dude who still plays Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. Age is just a number when it comes to card games, Marcus. That phrase sounds concerning out of context, Travis. Life is good. Wake up next to Ness every morning. No more video calls, no more I miss you texts. Just us and Shinji, who has accepted me as his second human. One Tuesday I'm at work when I get a text from Derek. Bro, you won't believe this. Oh no, what now? Stephanie and I are coming to Portland this weekend. Oh, that's actually cool. She wants to investigate some conspiracy thing in the area. There it is. What conspiracy? Something about the Portland airport having secret underground tunnels. Derek, every airport has service tunnels. That's what they want you to think. He's been fully converted to conspiracy brain. Tell Ness about it that evening. Your friends are visiting? That's great. Yeah, but Stephanie is going to spend the whole time looking for imaginary tunnels. Honestly, I'm kind of curious about the conspiracy stuff now. Ness, no, don't encourage her. Too late, I'm already Googling Portland conspiracies. She's reading off her phone about various theories. Did you know some people think Powell's bookstore is a CIA front? That's literally where you work. I know, it's so cool. My girlfriend is becoming a conspiracy theorist. This is not what I signed up for. Weekend comes, Derek and Stephanie arrive Friday afternoon. We meet them at this coffee shop in downtown. Derek looks the same. Stephanie has dyed her hair bright red. It's so people can't use facial recognition on me, she explains. Stephanie, that's not how that works. That's what they want you to think, Marcus. We're off to a great start. Ness and Stephanie immediately start talking about Portland conspiracy theories. So you've noticed the weird symbols on some of the buildings? Oh my God, yes, I thought I was going crazy. Derek and I exchange looks. We've lost them, he says. Completely lost them. We spend the afternoon showing them around Portland. Stephanie keeps taking photos of random buildings. This architecture is clearly Masonic influenced. It's a Starbucks, Stephanie. Exactly. Coffee chains are perfect for money laundering. She's connecting dots that don't exist. Derek is completely smitten though, watching her with hard eyes. Isn't she amazing? That's one word for it. That evening we go to this bar, the four of us in a booth. Drinks are flowing. Everyone is relaxed. Stephanie starts telling stories about her research. So I was investigating this abandoned military base, right? Legally investigating? I ask. Define legally. She definitely trespassed. Tells this whole story about finding weird equipment and taking photos. Then security showed up and I had to run through the woods. You could have been arrested, but I wasn't, and I got the evidence. Evidence of what exactly? I'm still analyzing the data. Derek is laughing. Clearly this is normal behavior for her. Ness is genuinely entertained by all of this. You should start a YouTube channel. I have one. It has like 47 subscribers. That's 47 more than I expected. They exchange YouTube channels. This is definitely going to be a thing now. Later that night, back at our apartment, Derek and Stephanie are staying at a hotel. Ness is buzzing with energy. Stephanie is so interesting. She's insane. Insane in a fun way, though. There's no fun way to be insane, Ness. She ignores me, already looking up conspiracy videos on YouTube. I've created a monster. Next day, Stephanie wants to investigate the secret tunnels under Portland. There's literally a whole tunnel system under the city. It's historical. But what are they hiding in those tunnels? Nothing. It's a tourist attraction. We end up taking an actual tour of the Shanghai tunnels. Tour guide is explaining the history of human trafficking and crime in Old Portland. Stephanie keeps asking questions that derail the tour. But what about the modern usage? Ma'am, these tunnels aren't used for anything now. That's what they tell you. Tour guide looks exhausted. I feel bad for him. After the tour, Stephanie is disappointed. They're clearly hiding something. That tour was too rehearsed. Or maybe it's just a normal historical tour. Naive Marcus, so naive. Derek suggests we get lunch. We go to this burger place. While eating, Stephanie brings up something interesting. So when are you guys getting married? Ness chokes on her drink. What? You moved across states for each other. That's basically a marriage commitment. We've only been officially together for like 6 months. So, when you know, you know. Derek nods in agreement. We're thinking about getting engaged soon. Ness and I both freeze. You are? Yeah, I mean, why wait? Life is short and the government is always watching. That second part has nothing to do with marriage, Derek. Doesn't it, though? He's too far gone. But the marriage question lingers in my mind. Later, I bring it up with Ness. Did that marriage talk weird you out? Little bit? I mean, I love you, but marriage feels so official. That's literally what marriage is. I know, but like we're still figuring out living together. She's right, we shouldn't rush. Let's just see how things go. Deal. We kiss on it like dorks. Sunday, Derek and Stephanie are leaving. We meet them for breakfast at this diner. Stephanie is showing us her findings from the weekend. It's literally just photos of buildings and tunnels. This is evidence of something I just need to figure out what. Or it's evidence that Portland has buildings and tunnels like every city. She glares at me. You're very close-minded, Marcus. I'm realistic. Derek intervenes before we can argue. Guys, let's not fight on our last morning. Breakfast is nice despite the tension. Derek pulls me aside while the girls are in the bathroom. I'm going to propose to her. What? When? Next month. I already bought a ring. Derek, you've been dating for like 4 months. So? You moved to Portland after meeting Ness online. That's different. How? I can't actually explain how it's different. Just make sure you're ready, man. I've never been more sure of anything. He shows me a photo of the ring. It's actually really nice. Where did you get that? Craigslist. Derek. What? It's vintage. Or stolen. It came with papers. Papers from Craigslist. That's definitely legit. The girls come back and we say our goodbyes. Stephanie hugs both of us. Stay woke, you two. We'll try. Derek hugs me for too long again. Visit California soon. We will. They leave, and Ness and I head back home. That was exhausting. Yeah, but fun exhausting. Ness, you cannot become a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. I'm just open-minded. That's what they all say. Next few weeks are quiet and domestic. Work at the game store is chill. Made some friends with the regulars. There's this kid named Brandon who comes in every day after school. He's like 16, super into anime and card games. Reminds me of myself at that age. Marcus, which deck should I build? What's your playstyle? Aggressive. Then build red-black maximum chaos. Sick. He becomes my unofficial protege. Travis notices. You're good with the kids. I just remember being that age and wanting someone to take me seriously. That's very wholesome, Marcus. Home life with Ness is everything I hoped it would be. We have routines now, little domestic things. She makes coffee in the morning, I make dinner at night. We watch anime together every evening. Currently rewatching Steins Gate because she's never seen it. This is so confusing. Just wait, it gets better. How many episodes until it gets better? Like 12. 12? She sticks with it though and ends up loving it. Okay, you were right, this is incredible. I'm always right about anime. Let's not get carried away. Shinji has fully accepted me, sleeps on my side of the bed now. He likes you more than me. Impossible, you're his mom. He's a traitor. One evening I'm closing up the game store when Travis approaches me. Hey, Marcus, can I talk to you about something? Sure, what's up? How would you feel about becoming assistant manager? Wait, what? Seriously? Yeah, you're great with customers, you know the inventory, you're reliable. Travis, I've only been here 2 months. And you're already better than people who've been here 2 years. This is huge. I'd love to. Great. We'll discuss pay raise tomorrow. I'm promoted. This is actually happening. Text Ness immediately. I got promoted. What? That's amazing. Assistant manager. We're celebrating tonight. She picks up takeout from our favorite Thai place. We eat it on the living room floor like we did my first night. I'm so proud of you. It's just a game store. It's your game store now, kind of. She's more excited than I am. We should tell Derek and Tyler. Call them on speaker. Derek answers first. Yo, what's up? I got promoted. That's sick, man. See, I told you Portland would work out. Tyler joins the call. Marcus the deserter got promoted? Shocking. You're just jealous, Tyler. Maybe a little. We talk for an hour. They tell me about California drama. Apparently the theater got new management and everyone hates it. They're making us wear name tags now. The horror, Tyler. The absolute horror. Don't mock my pain. It's good hearing their voices even though I don't miss the job. Derek drops a bomb at the end of the call. So I'm proposing to Stephanie next weekend. Holy shit, you're actually doing it. Yeah, man, wish me luck. You're gonna need it. Wow, thanks for the vote of confidence. We laugh, hang up, and I look at Ness. They're moving fast. Some people just know. Do you think we're moving too slow? She thinks about it. No, I think we're moving at exactly the right pace for us. Smart answer. Following weekend, Derek texts me photos. It's him and Stephanie at some beach. Then a photo of her crying with the ring on her finger. She said yes. Congratulations, man. I'm getting married. He's ecstatic. Ness sees the photos. Oh, they're so cute. They're insane, but yeah, cute. When do you think we'll get engaged? The question catches me off guard. I don't know. Eventually? Good answer. Keep me on my toes. She's smiling though, so I didn't mess up. Month passes and Isabel calls Ness. I can hear her through the phone even though it's not on speaker. I'm coming to visit! Oh no, Ness looks panicked. When? In 3 weeks. I have a conference in Seattle, so I thought I'd swing by. That's great. She does not sound like it's great. Hangs up and immediately looks at me. We need to establish boundaries. What kind of boundaries? Like she can't flirt with you boundaries. Ness, we already dealt with this. I know, but I need to say it out loud. Spend the evening planning Isabel's visit like it's a military operation. She can stay for 3 days max. Agreed. And we do couple stuff, but not like couple stuff. What does that mean? Like we can hold hands, but no excessive PDA. Ness, are you serious? I don't want her to feel like we're rubbing it in her face. Rubbing what? Our relationship that she already knows about? Eventually we settle on just being normal and seeing what happens. 3 weeks later, Isabel arrives. Ness, stressed, cleaned the apartment again. It's already clean. But what if she judges our organization system? Ness, we don't have an organization system. Exactly. She'll judge that. Doorbell rings and there's Isabel looking perfect as always. She hugs Ness first, then me, appropriate amount of time, no weirdness. Your apartment looks great. Really? I thought it was too small. It's cozy. I love it. First crisis averted. She brought gifts, fancy coffee for us, and treats for Shinji. I couldn't forget the king of the house. Shinji immediately loves her because of course he does. Traitor, Ness mutters. We show her around Portland over the next few days. Take her to Powell's where she buys like 15 books. How are you going to fit these in your luggage? I'll ship them. Take her to the Japanese garden where she takes 1 million photos. This is going on Instagram. Take her to various food spots Ness loves. It's actually really nice. No tension, no drama. Isabel even seems genuinely happy. Happy for us. You guys are good together. You think? Yeah, Ness is happier than I've seen her in years. Ness tears up. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Don't get used to it. They hug and I stand there awkwardly. One evening we're at a bar and Isabel brings up her own life. So I've been seeing someone, Ness perks up. What? Since when? Like 2 months. His name is David. He's a doctor. Of course he's a doctor. What's that supposed to mean? You always date successful guys. And you dated a guy who works at a game store. Hey, I'm right here. They're bickering, but it's playful, not hostile. Isabel shows us photos of David. He's handsome. Looks like he could be in a medical drama. He's cute, right? And he's actually nice too. She talks about him for like 20 minutes. Clearly really into this guy. Are you in love? Ness asks. Maybe. I don't know. It's still new. That's how I felt about Marcus at first. And now? Now I know. I'm smiling like an idiot. Isabel's last night, we're back at the apartment. She pulls me aside while Ness is in the bathroom. Take care of her, okay? Always. I'm sorry about last time. I was going through stuff and I shouldn't have made it weird. It's okay. We're good. You're a good guy, Marcus. I'm glad Ness found you. Thanks, that actually means a lot. Ness comes back and finds us talking. What are you two scheming? Nothing, just talking. She's suspicious, but lets it go. Next morning, we take Isabel to the airport. She hugs both of us goodbye. Visit me sometime. You need to meet David. We will. She leaves, and Ness is actually sad this time. I'm gonna miss her. That's growth. Shut up. Back at home, everything settles into routine again. Work, dinner, anime, sleep, repeat. It's domestic and comfortable and exactly what I wanted. A few weeks later, Derek calls with news. So the wedding is in 6 months. That's fast. Stephanie doesn't want to wait. She says the government could collapse at any moment. Derek, that's not a good reason to rush a wedding. Maybe not, but I agree with her anyway. You're both insane. I'm aware. Will you be my best man? Wait, what? Seriously? Yeah, man, you're my best. Friend! I thought Tyler was your best friend. Tyler is my work friend. You're my best friend. This is actually really touching. Of course I'll be your best man. Sick. Stephanie is asking Ness to be a bridesmaid. We're both in the wedding party? Yeah, it's gonna be great. Hang up, and Ness immediately gets a call from Stephanie. Oh my god, yes, of course. She's crying happy tears. We're in a wedding. I know. This is so adult. We're literally adults, Ness. Yeah, but like adults. Next few months are wedding planning from afar. Stephanie sends constant updates about themes and decorations and venues. Derek is stressed but excited. She wants to write her own vows. That's actually sweet. I'm not good with words, Marcus. Just speak from the heart, man. My heart is full of anxiety. Help him write his vows over video call one night. How about I promise to support your dreams even when they involve trespassing? That's perfect. The wedding is in California, so Ness and I book flights. It'll be our first time back since I moved. Tyler's excited. I can't believe you're actually coming back. Just for the weekend. I know, but still. Flight to California feels weird, like going back in time. Derek picks us up from the airport. You guys look so domestic. We are domestic. It's weird. Wedding is at this venue outside the city. It's actually really nice. Stephanie planned everything perfectly. Except for the decorations, which include framed prints of conspiracy theory documents. Is that a photo of Area 51? Stephanie insisted. The wedding itself is beautiful despite the weird theme. Stephanie walks down the aisle to X-Files theme music. Of course she does. Derek is crying at the altar. Vows are actually really sweet. Derek promises to believe her even when no one else does. Stephanie promises to keep him grounded even while reaching for the stars. There's not a dry eye in the house. Reception is wild with an open bar. Tyler gets drunk and starts telling embarrassing stories about Derek. Remember when he thought he was being followed by a drone? It was a drone, Tyler. It was a bird, Derek. Everyone is laughing and having a good time. Ness and I are slow dancing. Think that'll be us someday? Maybe. You want it to be? Yeah, I think I do. Me too. We kiss, and I realize I want to spend my life with this girl. Later that night, back at our hotel, Ness brings it up. When should we get engaged? I don't know. Soon? How soon? Soon. That's vague, Marcus. I know, but I mean it. She falls asleep in my arms, and I lay there thinking about rings and proposals. Next morning, we have breakfast with Derek and Stephanie before their honeymoon. Where are you going? Roswell, New Mexico. Of course you are. It's for research. It's your honeymoon. Research honeymoon. They're perfect for each other. Fly back to Portland that afternoon. The city feels like home now. 3 months pass and Travis calls me over at work. Marcus, I need to talk to you about something serious. Oh no, am I getting fired? I'm retiring next year. What? Yeah, and I want you to take over as manager. Travis, I can't run this whole store. Sure you can. You basically already do. That's not true. Marcus, you order inventory, you train new employees, you handle difficult customers. He's right, but still. I need to think about it. Take your time. You got months to decide. Tell Ness that evening. You have to do it. What if I mess it up? You won't. You're good at this. It's a lot of responsibility. You moved across states for me. Managing a game store should be easy. She's got a point. Spend the next few days thinking about it and finally tell Travis yes. You won't regret this. I better not. Brandon comes in after school that day. He's almost 17 now. You're gonna be the boss? Yeah, eventually. That's so cool. A few months later, Ness gets promoted too. I'm shift supervisor now. We're both moving up in the world. We're so adult. We celebrate by ordering too much takeout and eating it in our pajamas. Very adult behavior. Around this time, I start planning something. Bought a ring using my promotion money. Nothing fancy, but it's perfect for Ness. Planning to propose at the Japanese garden because she loves it there. Derek is helping me plan over video call. You're sure about this? Never been more sure of anything. That's what I like to hear. Tell Travis my plan. He's excited. You want the day off? Yeah, I'm proposing. Take 2 days. Celebrate properly, Brandon overhears. He's been working part-time with us now. You're proposing? That's so cool. Thanks, man. Day of the proposal comes. Tell Ness we're just going to the garden like normal. You're dressed nice. I felt like looking nice. Suspicious. She definitely knows something is up. We walk through the garden. Perfect weather, not too hot, light breeze. Get to our favorite spot with the view. Ness, I need to tell you something. Oh God, you're dying, aren't you? What? No. Then what? Get down on one knee, her hands go to her mouth. I moved to Portland because I couldn't imagine my life without you in it every day, and I still can't, and I know we're young, and maybe this is fast, but I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, so will you marry me? Said it all in one breath. She's crying. Yes, yes, of course, yes. Put the ring on her finger. People around us are clapping. We kiss, and it's perfect. I can't believe you did this. Did you really not know? I suspected, but I wasn't sure. Spend the rest of the day calling everyone. Derek screams into the phone, "Yes, I knew it!" Tyler is surprisingly emotional. "I'm happy for you, man." "You're not going to tell me I'm making a mistake?" "Not this time," Isabel cries when Ness tells her. "I'm so happy for you." They talk for an hour about wedding plans. That evening we're back at home. Ness keeps looking at her. Ring. I'm engaged. We're engaged. This is crazy. Good crazy? The best crazy. Shinji jumps on the couch between us. Even Shinji approves. Next several months are wedding planning. We decide on something small, just friends and family. Venue is this place outside Portland, near the coast. Derek is my best man, obviously. Tyler and Brandon are groomsmen. Brandon is 18 now and honored to be included. I'm in a wedding? You're my friend, aren't you? Yeah, but I thought I was just a customer. You're way more than that. Ness asks Isabel to be maid of honor. Really? Of course, you're my sister. Stephanie is a bridesmaid, along with some of Ness's co-workers. Wedding planning is stressful. Do we need assigned seating? I don't know, do we? I feel like we do. Then let's do assigned seating. Travis offers to cater through his brother who owns a restaurant. Consider it a wedding gift. Travis, you're the best. 2 months before the wedding, Derek and Stephanie officially moved to Portland. They get an apartment 3 blocks from us. We're neighbors. This is either going to be great or terrible. It's mostly great. They come over for dinner constantly. Stephanie has converted Ness into a casual conspiracy theorist. Did you know most birds are real, but some are drones? Ness, please stop. It's called Nuance Marcus. Derek thinks this is hilarious. Bachelor party is at a local arcade bar with Derek, Tyler, Brandon, and some co-workers. We play games, drink beer, have a genuinely good time. You're really doing this, Tyler says. Yeah, I really am. I'm proud of you, man, Derek gives a toast. To Marcus, who took a chance on a Discord girl and somehow made it work. To taking chances, everyone echoes. Bachelorette party is at some wine bar. Ness comes home tipsy and happy. We had so much fun. I'm glad. Isabel got drunk and started crying about how proud she is of me. That's sweet. Then Stephanie started explaining how wine is full of government chemicals. Of course she did. Wedding day arrives. I'm nervous as hell getting ready. Derek is helping me with my tie. You got this, man. What if I mess up my vows? Then you mess up your vows. She's marrying you anyway. Tyler walks in. You look good. I look like I'm about to throw up. That's normal, apparently. Brandon is the calmest one. You guys need to relax. Ceremony starts at 4 p.m., standing at the altar, watching people file in. See my parents crying already. See Ness's parents looking proud. Music starts. Bridesmaids come down the aisle. Then Ness appears with her dad. She looks beautiful. Like, actually take your breath away, beautiful. She's crying. I'm crying. Half the audience is crying. She reaches the altar and her dad hands her off to me. Take care of my daughter. I will, sir. Officiant starts the ceremony. Honestly, I don't remember most of it. Just looking at Ness, holding her hands, trying not to cry more. Vows are a blur. I promise to always listen to her book recommendations. She promises to always watch anime with me. We promise to take care of each other no matter what. I now pronounce you husband and wife. We kiss and everyone cheers. Reception is perfect. Food is amazing thanks to Travis's brother. Speeches are touching and funny. Derek tells embarrassing stories about me. He once spent 3 hours explaining the lore of Kingdom Hearts to me. It's complicated, okay? Isabel's speech makes Ness cry. My sister found someone who loves her exactly as she is, and that's all I ever wanted for her. Tyler's speech is surprisingly heartfelt. I thought Marcus was making a mistake moving for a girl he met online, but I was wrong, and I'm glad I was wrong. Stephanie's speech somehow involves government surveillance, but ends sweetly. Love is the one thing they can't control. Everyone is confused, but claps anyway. First dance is to some indie song Ness loves. I can't believe this is real. Me neither. I love you. I love you too. We dance, and it feels like we're the only people in the room. Party goes late into the night. Brandon gets tipsy on champagne and starts challenging people to Mario Kart. I'll destroy all of you. Derek and Stephanie are already planning to renew their vows at Area 51. It'll be so romantic. That's one word for it. End of the night, Ness and I sneak away to the hotel, exhausted but happy. Collapse on the bed, still in our wedding clothes. We did it. We really did. You're my wife. You're my husband. We're giggling like idiots. Remember when we were just strangers in a Discord server? That feels like a lifetime ago. It was less than 2 years ago. Crazy how fast life changes. We finally change and cuddle up in bed. Ness is already falling asleep. Hey, Marcus? Yeah? I'm really happy we found each other. Me too. She falls asleep and I lay there thinking about everything. Met her in a Hopeless Romantics Anonymous Discord server. Survived long distance. Her hot sister. My schizo friends. Moved across states. Built a life together. And now we're husband and wife. Think about how unlikely all of this was. How many things had to align for us to work out. But it didn't fall apart because we wanted it to work. Next morning we wake up to texts from everyone congratulating us. Honeymoon is a week in Japan because Ness has always wanted to go. We visit temples, eat incredible food, buy too much anime merchandise. We can't fit all this in our luggage. We'll make it fit. We don't make it fit, have to ship half of it home. In Kyoto at this temple, sitting on a bench overlooking the city. I'm glad we did this. The honeymoon? Everything, all of it. I'm glad we took the chance. Me too, even when it was hard. Especially when it was hard. She leans against me and we watch the sunset. Fly back to Portland at the end of the week, back to real life, back to work, back to routines. But now as husband and wife, which makes everything feel different somehow, more permanent, more real. First morning back, I make coffee while Ness is getting ready for work. I could get used to this. You better, you're stuck with me now. I'm very okay with that. We kiss goodbye like an actual married couple. It's domestic and boring and perfect. At work, Travis has a welcome back sign. How was Japan? Incredible. We ate so much ramen. Living the dream. Brandon comes in after school. You're back. How was the honeymoon? Amazing. Brought you something. Give him some Pokemon cards I picked up in Tokyo. No way. These are Japanese exclusive. I know. You're the coolest manager. Life settles into comfortable married routine over the next few months. Travis officially retires and I take over as full manager. It's stressful but rewarding. Brandon now works with me part-time. Derek gets a job at the store too. We're co-workers now. This is either going to be great or terrible. It's mostly great. We work well together. Home life is everything I wanted. Ness and I have our routines, our inside jokes, our life together. We still watch anime every night, still order too much takeout, still stay up too late talking about nothing. 6 months after the wedding, we're talking about the future more seriously. Do you think we should start trying? Trying what? For a baby. I almost dropped my glass. We've been thinking about it, right? Yeah, but actually doing it is different. We don't have to decide right now. Maybe in a year or two? That sounds perfect. Year passes, things continue to get better. Derek and Stephanie are still living 3 blocks away, still coming over for dinner constantly. Tyler visits twice a year, always complains about Portland being weird. Why is there a guy playing bagpipes at the grocery store? That's just Kevin. Different Kevin? No, same Kevin. He's multi-talented. Isabel and David got engaged. Wedding is next summer. You have to come. Wouldn't miss it. Brandon graduated high school and now works full-time at the store. Remember when you were that awkward 16-year-old? I'm still awkward. But now you're an awkward adult with a paycheck. My parents visit Portland and actually like it. We were worried you made a mistake moving here. But you're clearly happy. I really am. Ness got promoted again. Assistant manager at her bookstore. We're both managers. Power couple. Please never say that again. 2 years after moving to Portland, Ness and I buy a small house just outside the city. Derek and Stephanie moved 2 streets over. We're still neighbors. Some things never change. Sitting on our couch in our house with our cat watching anime like we always do. Hey, Marcus. Yeah? Remember when we were in that Hopeless Romantics Anonymous server? How could I forget? We weren't actually hopeless, were we? No, we were just waiting for the right person. I'm glad I waited for you. Me too. My phone buzzes with messages from everyone. Derek asking about game night this weekend. Stephanie sending Ness a new conspiracy documentary link. Tyler sending memes about Portland. Isabel sending wedding planning updates. Brandon asking about shifts next week. My phone is full of messages from people who became family. We have a good life, Ness says. The best life. Even with all the chaos. Especially with the chaos. She kisses me, and it still feels like that first time we met at the airport. Exciting and right and perfect. Think about posting in the Hopeless Romantics Anonymous server. Update. Not hopeless anymore. Got married. Bought a house. Living the dream. Don't actually post it, but the thought makes me smile. What are you smiling about? Just thinking about how lucky I am. Sappy. You love it. I really do. Years from now, when people ask how we met, I'll tell them the truth. We met in a Discord server for Hopeless Romantics. We fell in love over anime and video games and late-night conversations. We survived long distance and family drama and friends being insane. We got married and built a life together. And it worked because we wanted it to work. Because sometimes the most unlikely love stories are the best ones. Because taking chances on people you meet online isn't always a mistake. Because love doesn't care about distance or circumstance or what's supposed to work. My face when I joined a Discord server called Hopeless Romantics Anonymous as a joke and ended up with a wife, a house, a career, and a life I never thought I'd have. That feeling when you realize the best decision you ever made was sending that first message to a stranger on the internet who became your whole world.